Protect your privacy. Your apps are watching you everywhere you go, unless you change critical setting we use to download apps, enable permissions, and share data without giving it a second thought. These days, most people want more control over their info. That starts with protecting yourself from endless data breaches, leaks, and hacks. When was the last time you checked to make sure your info isn't floating around the web for anyone to find? Tap or click to check your email address against a database of major hacks. Then you have to deal with the big tech giants. It's hard to do much online without Google and Facebook knowing about it. Tap or click here for critical settings. Everyone should adjust to protect their privacy. And what about all those apps on your phone? It's easier than ever to see if they know exactly where you are, and stop it if you want to. Your location is yours to protect. Some apps need to know where you are to work correctly. Many that don't need it request access, and you probably said yes when you installed it. On your iPhone or iPad, follow these steps to change your overall tracking preference. The list of apps displayed under Location Services has access to your location and how frequently it is used. Tap on a specific app if you want to change the settings. You can choose Never, Ask Next Time, while using the app, or Always.
To take advantage of Apple's tracking transparency, change its settings by tapping Settings, tapping Privacy, selecting Tracking, and toggling the Allowed Apps to Request to Track Up. On Android, first check to see which apps have access to your location. You can change add permissions here, or try this method. Privacy 101. This hidden map on your phone shows everywhere you've been, and all the photos you took there. Things to keep in mind: turning off Location Services disables your smartphone from tracking your location, but there are some disadvantages. The most obvious one is that apps like Maps, Uber, and your weather app of choice won't be able to determine your exact location. To get around that, you can either change the setting so that apps only use your location when using the app, or manually switch it on or off as needed. Ending location tracking entirely can be a pain. Android and iOS provide built-in options to minimize and limit ad tracking if that's more your speed. Want more tips like this in your inbox? Get my Tech Tips newsletter. It's packed with smart info you can use. Stop ad tracking. These changes won't stop companies from tracking your phone activities. They won't limit the number of ads you see, but they will allow you to reset your advertising ID and unlink any targeted advertising profiles associated with your gadgets. That means fewer creepy ads that make it clear advertisers know what you are up to online and what your preferences are. On iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. On Android. Bonus tip: how the government and companies buy your personal data. Check out my podcast Kim Commando Explains on Apple, Google Podcasts, or your favorite podcast player. We think of our gadgets as helpful tools that make our lives easier, but they can also be turned against us. The data your devices collect is so valuable it could be used against you in a criminal trial, requested by police, or even bought by the government through a data broker. I sit down with technologist Bennett Cyphers from the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and he reveals all the secrets you're losing, and which devices do the most stealing. Listen to the podcast here, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for my last name, Commando. What digital lifestyle questions do you have? Call Kim's national radio show and tap or click here to find it on your local radio station. You can listen to or watch the Kim Commando Show on your phone, tablet, television, or computer. Or tap or click here for Kim's free podcasts. Copyright 2021, West Star Multimedia Entertainment. All rights reserved. By clicking the shopping links, you're supporting my research. As an Amazon associate, I earn a small commission from qualifying purchases. I only recommend products I believe in. Learn about all the latest technology on the Kim Commando Show, the nation's largest weekend radio talk show. Kim takes calls and dispenses advice on today's digital lifestyle, from smartphones and tablets to online privacy and data hacks. For her daily tips, free newsletters, and more, Visit her website at comandu.com.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.